So that was very interesting, wasn't it? 3-0 down, we're all thinking, what on God's earth is happening here? And then all of a sudden, we turn up and something happens and we get back into this game. And it was so eventful. And I think that's to go down as game of the season in some aspects, because we were absolutely atrocious for much of that game. And, you know, you look at someone like Callum Chambers and it's like, oh my, and then he turns it around, like Roberto Carlos, Dani Alves, Alexander, whatever, Arnold, putting in some mad crosses. It just all went down and it was absolutely crazy. And what more can you say? Just looking at some of the stats for this game, we had 63.4% possession, 43.3% duels won to our 56.7, 44.7 aerial duels won to our 55.3, considering they have such tall players. That was mad. We scored 3, they scored 3. We had 16 shots, they had 15, 7 shots on target to 5. It was a very eventful game, I must say, but they scored 3 goals in the first 32 minutes, with Jesse Lingard scoring an absolute screamer, and then Jared Bowen taking a quick free kick. I think it was Jesse Lingard who took the quick free kick, and then Jared Bowen scored. It was all messing about. What more could you say? And then Thomas Souček, that man again scored, but I think he went off Mikel Antonia's brilliant header, bullet of a header, and then it went off Souček into the corner, and that was 3-0, and we were all screaming and shouting and thinking, what on earth is going on here? And then 6 minutes later, what happened is Callum Chambers puts in a brilliant ball, Lacazette, brilliant first touch, and then it goes off Souček and into the top corner, and that does go down as an own goal for Souček. And then another own goal in the 61st minute, not much going on before that. We do end the half quite well, and we start the half quite well as well, and Callum Chambers again puts one in for Craig Dawson and into the back of the net. What a brilliant goal that was. And 3-2, 61 minutes, all of a sudden we're thinking, whoa, could this be? And then Emil Smith-Rowe comes on for Granit Xhaka, a bit late for me, and then Pepe comes on for Saka. Martinelli comes on for Aubameyang, and as Aubameyang is making his walk around the London Stadium in the bubbles, Lacazette puts one into the top corner. That game was a spitting image of what Saka did against Benfica. Saka and Aubameyang against Benfica, it was like a spitting image of that for some reason. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then that's the equaliser, and all of a sudden we're thinking, maybe let's try and get the winner. We didn't get the winner, but we had a good go, and I think in the end West Ham were thinking, yeah, let's just take the draw. And Pepe, again, funny what happens when you play Pepe, innit? Gets a brilliant assist, and Lacazette scores his second. Well, the other one was ruled off as an own goal, but you know what I mean. And Lacazette, played well today. In some aspects he didn't, especially when we were absolutely rubbish in the first half an hour of this game, and when we did concede the 3 goals. And Callum Chambers did get man of the match as well. In terms of the lineup, Callum Chambers did play, which was mad. We don't expect him to play. Marie, Louise, Tierney, Partey, Xhaka, Aubameyang, Erdy, Saka, which was pretty mad. We didn't expect that. And Lacazette up front, Aubameyang, Erdy, Saka. So let's get straight in to the player ratings. First of all, Bernd Leno. I'm going to give him probably a 6 for this game. Could have done a bit more for Bowens, but other than that, you can't really fault him way too much. Right back, Callum Chambers. I think I'm going to give him a 7. I won't give him an 8 or a 9 because in the first half an hour he was dreadful, but then he turned it all the way around somehow, some way. I don't know how, but 7 for me, because he did turn it around. He went from a 0 performance to a 7, and that just shows what this club is about, to be honest. And I'll give him a 7. Next one, David Louise. I thought he played alright, made some good runs in, good clearances, everything like that. Everything you want to expect from David Louise, and I'll give him a 6 for that. Next one, Pablo Marie. I don't think he played that well today. He gave away the ball a few times, or he looked even worse. And I think for today, I'll have to give him a 4. Weren't good at all. Next one, Kieran Taylor. Put some decent blocks in, but other than that, I don't think he contributed loads to this game. But for me, I'll give him a 5. That's just me, to be honest. That's just me. I don't think he contributed loads to the goals either. I don't think he did as much as he usually does, living up to his standards, as you would call it. And he did get ripped up a few times by Ben Rama on that side, so I'll give him a 5. Next one, Thomas Partey. At times he was really good, at times he gave away the ball and dodgy things like that. But I think as a whole today, at 5, he still can't hit long shots, which is an absolute madness. But yeah, 5 for him. Next one, Granit Xhaka. Yeah, Xhaka, he's just one of them, sideways, backwards. Again, didn't contribute to loads. And we got lucky, with the goals we scored. They were own goals. And obviously the bit of magic from Pepe and Lacazette. But Xhaka, 4 for me. Next one, Aubameyang on the right-hand side. For some reason, Arteta, what are you doing? And then when we switch it back, Aubameyang goes to the left and Saka goes to the right, we look a bit more better, look more coercive and a bit more better. And Aubameyang, for me, 0. Mate, what are you doing? That's why he came off. And should have come off probably after 40 minutes, if I'm honest. He was dreadful. I have to give him a 0. I don't think you can argue for more than a 0, if I'm honest. And left-hand side, Bukayo Saka. Again, he hasn't looked good recently, and I think he looked great today either. So I'll have to give him a 5. But the next one was Martin Erdy. God, literally this man is capturing the hearts of all Arsenal fans because he is looking brilliant. And you can't fault it because madness, isn't it, with Erdegaard, and he just did so well today, linking up the play. Just everything he was doing was brilliant, in my opinion, and we so need to keep this guy. Just hope Real Madrid aren't watching Arsenal games because, we need to keep him, and hopefully he wants to stay as well. But by the looks of it, he does want to stay, so 7 for him. Next one, Lacazette, I'll give him a 6. I think other than the goal contributions he had, he didn't do loads, in my opinion. He didn't do lots, and I think you could argue for more than a 6. You could even argue for lower than a 6. But I think I'm just going to go with the 6. Next one, Emile Smith-Rowe off the bench. Pepe came on alongside him. Pepe got the assist, so I'll give him a 6. Smith-Rowe, I don't think did loads when he come on. So I will have to just give him a 5 straight down the middle. And then Martinelli, I won't rate. He didn't have enough time to make an impact on this game. So yeah, that's fine. And this game does come to an end. And you could look at the positives and say that we did show some good fight to come back into this game and try and win it. Like we did, because you look at other games like Aston Villa, we didn't do that. We just fell apart, capitulated, and let them just take the control of the game. But then you look at this game and it's like we showed some fight to come back into this game. Callum Chambers absolutely turned it around, but I think people are overrating Callum Chambers in this game a bit too much. It's an unpopular opinion, but he looked really bad defensively. He still looked a bit shocking defensively, I'm not gonna lie here, at times, especially in the first 30 minutes, and just something to bear in mind. But other than that, it was a madness, and I still can't comprehend it properly. That's why this review wasn't as analytical as it usually is, because I don't know what to think at the moment, and it's a bit of a strange one. But you can catch me on Glenn's channel in a bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next one. Bye bye.